Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to EOSN. We join you guys live from the Windy City for Game 2 of this first half of the series round, or first half of the season round in our 2018 fictional universe MLB Major League Baseball season. Best two out of 3. Game 1 was yesterday. It was an exciting one. The Boston Red Sox win that one. Final score 8-5 on the back of a walk-off 3-run shot by Andrew Benintendi. So, what do we have in store for Game 2? Let's find out. Here's the situation as it stands. Should the Red Sox win this game, they will advance in the next round, and they'll play the winner of the Seattle Mariners series. Also, they'll officially have a shot to win the AL East crown. Let's go ahead and take you down to the field. We got a busy day here on EOSN, and it's all Chicago themed. The White Sox staving off elimination against the Red Sox, and then right after that, we're going to take you to the United Center, where the Chicago Blackhawks will take on the St. Louis Blues in our sports universe, our fictional sports universe. Western Conference Stanley Cup Western Conference Final. So, busy week for sports fans in the Windy City as they saw their beloved Bulls go down in overtime to the Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Final. But it's all about the White Sox at this very moment. Let's go and introduce you guys to the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi, the big man from last night. He went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs thanks to the 3-run shot in the bottom of the 9th. Then Dustin Pedroia, second baseman, will bat second. Devin Moreo, the third baseman, bats third. Mookie Betts will bat cleanup. Mitch Moreland will bat fifth. Hanley Ramirez will bat sixth. Justin Vasquez, the catcher, will bat seventh. Jackie Bradley, the center fielder, will bat eighth. And Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop, will bat ninth. For the defensive alignment for the homestanding Boston Red Sox, in left field, you have Melky Cabrera. Center field, Lurie Garcia. Right field, Avisail Garcia. Infield features Tyler Saldino at third base. Yolmer Sanchez at second base. Jose Abreu at first. Tim Anderson at shortstop, and a battery featuring Omar Narvaez catching for Miguel Gonzalez, his first appearance this season, and maybe his last if he loses. His record from last year, 8-13, 4.62 ERA, 167 hits, 100 strikeouts, 53 walks, and 156 innings pitched. So we're ready to get this one started, and Andrew Benintendi, the hero from Game 1 last night, as they got on a red-eye immediately after that game in the early evening to get to the Windy City in time for this one. So here comes the pitch by Gonzalez. And wanted the strike, but it's going to be ball 1, so the count's 1-1. 1-1 delivery to Benintendi. This one into left field. It's up there, but back to the track Cabrera goes, and he makes the grab for out number 1. Here comes Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia batting .250 right now in the young season as Gonzalez has one down. Kicks and fires. And it's at the ballpark. We'll see what happens. Guaranteed rate field. This one, deep fly ball into, he goes oppo right field. Back it goes, and it is caught by Garcia at the track. Great play there by Garcia. Makes the running grab. Here goes Devin Moreo. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch by Gonzalez. And it's called a ball, so the count's even at 2. Next to Moreo. This one into center field. It's going to get down in front of Garcia, and Moreo has a hit. So the first hit for Boston with 2 down, and here comes Mookie Betts. .333 average for the right-hand hitting right fielder. Facing against the right-hand hitting pitcher. Righty versus righty action here on EOSN. And the delivery, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and down goes Betts. So, after one half, the Red Sox, their first time, no runs on one hit. So, Anderson, Navarez, and Abreu due up for the White Sox. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the batting lineup for the homestand Chicago White Sox. Leading off will be shortstop Tim Anderson. Omar Narvaez, that's catcher, will bat second. Jose Abreu, the first baseman, will bat third. Avisail Garcia, the right fielder who homered in the first inning yesterday, will bat cleanup. Matt Davidson, the designated hitter, will bat fifth. Melky Cabrera, the left fielder, bats sixth. Tyler Saldino, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Lurie Garcia, I think that's how you say it, the center fielder, will bat eighth. And Yolmer Sanchez, the second baseman, will bat ninth. Into the defensive lineup for the Red Sox. In left, you have Andrew Benintendi. Center, Jackie Bradley. Right, Mookie Betts. At third, you have Devin Moreo. Second base will be Dustin Pedroia. Mitch Moreland at first. Xander Bogaerts at shortstop. And Vasquez, the catcher, Christian Vasquez, catching for Drew Pomeranz. Pomeranz last year went 17-6, 3.32 ERA, 166 hits, 174 strikeouts, only 69 walks on 173 and 2/3 innings pitched. He'll face Tim Anderson. Anderson batting .400 after game one last night. And the delivery. Called, strike three, and down goes Anderson. So Drew Pomeranz, the lefty, gets a quick out number one here in Guaranteed Rate Field. Pitch over Navarez, who is batting .600. And that one singles past Pomeranz up the middle, and that's a good hit there by the White Sox. One down, one on, and here's Jose Abreu. Kicks and fires. And he walked him. And you got a runner in scoring position with Avisail Garcia up. And he hit a homer in the first inning last time. However, his hitting is much weaker against lefties. But stranger things have happened. And the pitch. And that one, fly ball into deep right field. Betts is going to get there at the track. Makes the grab, and that's going to be out number two. Runners hold. Here comes Matt Davidson, batting .400 after last night's game. 2 down, 2 on. Pitch by Pomeranz. And we have an air check. Who's it going to be? Ground ball hit right at Moreo. Moreo makes a beautiful grab. Flips it. Tags the bag to get the force out, and that'll be out number 3. So, after one, it's 0-0. No runs, no hits, no errors for the White Sox. Moreland, Ramirez, and Vasquez due up for the Red Sox. Miguel Gonzalez comes back on the mound, and it's been a good one so far for him. He'll face Mitch Moreland, who is looking for that first hit of the season still, and we got a range play. Who are we going to test? Moreland, liner right at Anderson. Anderson makes the grab, and that'll be a running outstretched grab by Anderson for out number 1. Here comes Hanley Ramirez, who has a home run in game 1. That was he went 2 for 4 in game 1 as well. The pitch by Gonzalez. And that one will be called a ball. So it's a full count to Ramirez. The pitch. This one, ground ball right at Anderson. Anderson over to Abreu. Out number 2. 2 down, and here comes Christian Vasquez, who's batting .500. With a homer and an RBI last night. And the pitch by Gonzalez. And it's going to be called strike 2, so the count's full. He's worked his way back from a 31 count to a full count. Pitch to Vasquez. This one into center field, and it's going to get down. Can't get to it as Garcia. It's over his head, and that's going to be a double. Here comes Jackie Bradley. Bradley, 250 this season. Has scored 1 run under his name. And the pitch by Gonzalez. And it's a ballpark card. We'll see what happens here. This one, fly ball into right field, and it is going to click button for hit type. If home run check fails, click fly out. Home run into right field, back to the walls. Garcia makes a leaping catch to rob Jackie Bradley of a homer. Here, we're going to redo that just to show you guys an instant replay. So here's what happened. He rolls the ballpark card. That comes up. Okay? And so you go to the ballpark card, and it came up home field oppo, or pulled. Or no. It was question mark. My bad. And so here's what happened. This was actually a 6, or, you know. But because he failed the home run check, this was actually an 11. Sorry, this was a 12. And this was an 11. So he failed the home run check. If it had been under 10 or equal to, it would have been a home run. But that's how Bradley robs him of a homer. So that's what happened there. So we're going to the bottom of the second with some fireworks. It's 0-0. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Cabrera, Cedeno, and Garcia due up for the White Sox. Jackie Bradley robbed of a home run by left fielder Melky Cabrera, who leads it off. What a move there. Melky Cabrera looking for that first hit of the year. Pitch by Pomeranz. 4-6. And he wanted the strike, but it's going to be called ball 2. So it's 2-2. And the pitch to Cabrera. This one, fly ball into center field. Bradley's all over that one and makes the grab for out number 1, deep at the track. Here comes Tyler Saldino. Batting .500, Saldino with 1 run scored. As Pomeranz kicks and fires, lefty to righty. And it's a range play. Who are we going to test? Fly ball, center field, and that is going to be over his head and off the wall. So Saldino on with a single, and now here comes Lurie Garcia. Pitch by Pomeranz. And that's going to be called ball 1. 1-2 count to Garcia. This one, ground ball at Morin. It gets past him. Saldino round second, heads for third, and they're going to hold him up there. Runners on the corners with Yalmer Sanchez up. 1 out. And here's the squeeze play attempt. No doubt. Pitch by Pomeranz. 5-5. And okay, bunted. Defense choice. 1, retire batter. Or 2, attempt to get runner out. Roll D1, D6 versus BR of runner on third. Higher, and the runner is out. Subtract from. So if it's higher. Okay, hold on. 1 of runner on. Okay, here we go. So the decider died. Will the defense retire the batter or click no to get the runner from third? So we're going to say a yes. Are they going to go for the runner at third? Question is, are they going to try to stop the run? No. They're going to allow the run. But Saldino's held up. Good decision there. And Saldino didn't have anywhere to go. So 2 outs. Hold on 1 second. Lura Garcia. Who was the guy who just hit? Yalmer Sanchez. What did Yalmer just do? Does not say. Here, let's undo that because I'm really confused about how that happened. So, undo complete. Squeeze plays on. Here we go. All right. Okay, so it's rolling towards the first baseman. Defense choice. Click yes if defense will retire the batter. No to get runner from third. All right. So what we did was we decided to get the batter. So, yes, if defense will retire batter, yep. And the run scores. Okay, that's how that happened. Okay. Because if you remember, I rolled my decider die and it said let the runner score. So, 1 run in for the Sox on a squeeze play. Here's Tim Anderson with 2 down. And the pitch. Air check on the throw. This one, ground ball hit right on Moreo. Moreo makes the throw, and it is, what's his error again? 6. Ooh, I think it's an error.
Have you picked your designated driver for this evening?
No, hold on, wait a minute.
To drink responsibly.
Okay, let's try this again. So, okay, so we rolled. Came up air check on the throw. And then it was ground up G5. Okay. I think that is his error score. So he has a 6 in 20 chance of making an error. So he does commit an error. We knew that. And it's a throwing bear. And now, runners on the corners with 2 down. Here's Omar Narvaez. Having a lot of error checks here that I'm having to redo for some reason. And it's going to be a range play to Narvaez. Who are we going to test? This one hit right at Pedroia. Pedroia makes the grab. Diving stop. Kicks it over to Abreu for out number 3. So, or sorry, to Moreland for out number 3. So, after 2, it's 1-0 Sox. Bogaerts, Benintendi, and Pedroia due up for the red kind. So the Red Sox trailing, but this is how the game yesterday went if you were able to join us for that one. As the Red Sox bring out Bogaerts, Benintendi, and Pedroia. Pitch to Bogaerts, who's 0 for today. And it's going to be at the ballpark. Here we go. 1-1. This one, fly ball into left field. Cabrera camped out under it and makes a grab. Here's Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1, but who could forget the 3-run shot he had to end the game last night? And that's going to be called ball 2, so the count's even at 2. And the pitch. This one, ground ball hit and Anderson. Anderson kicks it over to Abreu for out number 3. And here's Dustin Pedroia, who's batting 200 and 0 for 1 today. Pitch by Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, and down goes Pedroia. And now we go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's no runs, no hits, no errors. Abreu, Garcia, and Davidson due up for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Jose Abreu up right now. He's was walked his first time. And the pitch. Ballpark. What's it going to be? Oh, we got a rare play, so it'll come up with a box, and I'll read it to you. All right, slow roller fielded by Vasquez, who possibly bobbles, then possibly throws wild to first, resolved by throwing against the catcher error rate. First for the bobble, then for the throw. Throwing error on Christian Vasquez. Oh, man. That's a one-base error, so Abreu gets on. And here's Avisail Garcia. That's 2 errors for the Sox. Garcia 0 for 1, 333 average. Called, strike 3, and down he goes. So here comes Matt Davidson. Was not even close. 1 down. Pomerantz deals. Air check on the throw. 4-3, but it isn't going to happen as this one flies into left field. Benintendi camped out under it to make the grab. Out number 2. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 and still looking for that first hit of the season. The pitch. And that one will be called ball 2, so the count's even at 2. Fires to Cabrera. This one, ground ball hit at Moreo. Moreo kicks it over to second base for out number 3. And we're headed to the top of the 4th. No runs, no hits, 1 error. 1-0 White Sox. Moreno, Betts, and Moreland due up for Boston. Devin Moreo, 1 for 1, so he's got a good game going thus far. Whether you guys are watching live or on demand, give us a like and a subscribe. This channel is all about a fictional sports universe where anything can happen. Just to let you know exactly what I mean by anything can happen, I've done 2 NBA seasons and have yet to get a Golden State Warriors matchup. Or Golden State Warriors Cavaliers matchup. Matter of fact, our NBA final matchup will feature the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Orlando Magic in Orlando. 1 game for the title. That will be played on Sunday as Gonzalez kicks and fires. And it's going to be at Guaranteed Rate Field. We'll figure out what it is. 3-6. This one. Ground ball hit right at Sanchez. Sanchez to Abreu for out number 1. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, batting .250 on the season. Pitch by Gonzalez. And this one. Ground ball right at Anderson. Anderson over to Abreu for out number 2. Mitch Moreland due up now, 0 for 1, looking for that first hit of the season. Kicks and fires. And it will be called a ball. So the count is 1-2 to Moreland. This one, ground ball at Sanchez. Sanchez easily picks it up to Abreu for out number 3. So we're headed to the bottom of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. It is 1-0 White Sox. Saldino, Garcia, and Sanchez due up for Chicago. Oh, my bad. Oh, come on. All right. Away we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Tyler Saldino going to lead it off. Saldino 1 for 1 and was the run scored. That gives him 200. He's batting .600 on the season. That gives him 2 runs, this season. And the pitch. Call, strike 3, and down goes Saldino. So here comes Lurie Garcia. 333 average, but he's 1 for 1 today. Let's see if he can up that average a little bit more. Pomerantz kicks and fires. And he walked. No, he doesn't walk him. Garcia walks away, but it's a called strike 2. You would have fooled me there too, buddy, as it is a full count instead of a 5-pitch walk. Full count to Garcia. This one, fly ball into right field. Betts makes the grab. Instead of being a walk with a runner on, it's 2 down. Here comes Yolmer Sanchez. Garcia fuming over there in the dugout. Him and his manager having a pretty rough conversation. And the pitch to Sanchez, and now we get the walk, and that one wasn't even close. And now here comes Sanchez. Sanchez for the steal. Throw by Vasquez. Caught him! And that's going to end the inning. So we go to the top of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1-0 White Sox. Ramirez, Vasquez, and Bradley due up for Boston. Oh, no, get back here. Oh, my gosh. OBS, you are frustrating. All right. Pomeranz gets through that inning, and now it'll be up to Garcia. Or Gonzalez. He'll face Hanley Ramirez. 200 batting average for the season. 0 for 1 today. Pitch. And there'll be an error check on the throw. If there is one needed. Instead, it'll go into deep center field. Garcia camped out under it. Makes the grab for out number 1. Here comes Christian Vasquez. 1 for 1 with a double and batting .600 on the season. Pretty good year for him so far. Pitch by Gonzalez. And it's going to be called a ball, and the count is full, 3-2. Pitch to Vasquez. This one, fly ball into left field. It's getting shallow and drops. So Christian Vasquez will be the tying run, and he's on. Here's Jackie Bradley, who missed a home run just barely. Would like to get another chance at this one. Pitch to Bradley. Swing and a miss, and down goes Bradley, and that's 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And there goes Vasquez. Vasquez gets the stolen base, and now he's in scoring position. Gonzalez with the pitch. And he walked Bogaerts. And now you have Andrew Benintendi in a similar situation that what we saw in the bottom of the 9th in Boston. Pitch by Gonzalez. And he wanted the strikeout. Instead, it will be called a ball, and the count is 2-1. Or sorry, 2-2. Next pitch to Benintendi. Fly ball, deep right field. Garcia back to the track. Catches that one, and that's out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 White Sox. Anderson, Navarez, and Abreu due up for the home team. Bottom of the 5th getting underway as we are halfway through the scheduled 9-rounder. Tim Anderson will be the first man to bat. 0 for 2 with a strikeout, batting .286. Pitch to Pomeranz. And he walked him. Was that even close? And there's Omar Narvaez. .571 hitter. 1 for 2 today. And the pitch. And there'll be an air check on the throw if there is one. This one, fly ball into center field. Bradley makes the grab for out number 1. Blah, blah, blah. Here comes Jose Abreu. Tim Anderson on first. Abreu, 200 hitter, 0 for 1 with a walk. And there's the second walk that he's gotten from Pomeranz. Pomeranz has walked 4 and only struck out 3. Here comes Azevedo Garcia. If you take away the squeeze play over at third, this is still a 0-0 game. And that one. Strike 2, so it's now a full count to Garcia. Pitch to Garcia. This one, ground ball hit at Moreo. Hit towards the line. Will the defense try for the force out at third? The answer is yes. So Anderson gets the force out. Abreu advances, and Garcia gets the fielder's choice. So a good idea to cut the lead runner out, as it is 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th, and it's Matt Davidson. 0 for 2, 286 average for the year. As Pomeranz delivers. And it's a range play. Who are we going to test? Ground ball right at Moreo. Moreo makes the dive. It's past him. And Benintendi is luckily there to field it early, and they hold Abreu at third. Here's Melky Cabrera. Bases loaded. A chance for the White Sox to blow this one apart. Cabrera 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the season. The pitch. And he wanted the strikeout. Instead, it'll be ball 1, so the count's 1-2. So Cabrera, big chance here. This one popped up high. Boggart's under it and makes the grab to save the inning. So we go to the top of the 6th. 1-0 Chicago. Pedroia, Moreo, and Betts due up for Boston. Garcia, I don't know why I keep calling him Garcia. Gonzalez looking strong. 6 on the endurance, 8 on the momentum. Pedroia is 167, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he wanted to strike out number 2. Instead, it'll be called ball 1. So 1-2 to Pedroia. And the pitch. This one into shallow center field. Garcia can't get to it. And that's going to be the first hit of the game for Dustin Pedroia. Here comes Devin Moreo. Pitch to Moreo, who is 1 for 2. 3-3. And bunt laid down by Moreo. Moreo going to get thrown out at first, as Pedroia will easily get to second, so it moves the runner over. Here comes Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Gonzalez trying to keep that tying run off the plate. The pitch. This one, deep fly ball into left field. Cabrera makes the grab, and that's going to be out number 2, and it holds Pedroia at second. Here's Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2. And Gonzalez is looking good here. The pitch. And it'll be called ball 1, so the count is 1-2 to Mitch Moreland. This one lined right at Gonzalez, who makes the grab. Beautiful grab by the pitcher to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Chicago. They have Saldino, Garcia, and Sanchez due up. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Well, the White Sox barely winning this one. According to the scoreboard at least, but they've kind of been dominant. When you look at the pitching by Miguel Gonzalez, he's outpitched Drew Pomeranz. No problem. If you're watching live and you'd like to jump in the chat, we're more than happy to hear from you. So go ahead and jump in there, or give us a like and a subscribe. If you're watching on demand, go ahead and just subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment if you'd like. We do stuff like this all the time. Once again, this is a fictional sports universe where anything can happen. Just like the White Sox just might be able to force a do-or-die Game 3 in Fenway if they win this one. Pomeranz, probably the last inning we'll see him, as he'll face Tyler Saldino. 1 for 2 with a strikeout, but the 1 run scored. Pitch by Pomeranz. Call, strike 3, and down goes Saldino. Wasn't even close. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Here comes Luis Garcia. 1 for 2 with 250 average. Pitch by Pomeranz. This one's going to be at the ballpark. Garcia, 5-3. This one, Fly ball into deep right field. Betts all the way back to the track. Makes the grab. So it's 2 down with Yalmer Sanchez up as Pomeranz is running on fumes. Trying to get through to the 7th. The pitch. Swinging and a miss in a 1-2-3 inning for Drew Pomeranz as we head to the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Ramirez, Vasquez, and Bradley due up for the Red Sox. It's 1-0 Chicago. Whoops. So the Red Sox lead this series. It's a best-of-3 series. They lead it 1-0. So White Sox have to win it. Hanley Ramirez will be the leadoff man. He'll face Miguel Gonzalez again. This may be the last time we see him. He's 0 for 2, batting 167 in the young season. Pitch by Gonzalez. Called, strike 3, and down goes Ramirez. Beautiful job there by Gonzalez to keep it in the zone. Here comes Christian Vasquez, 2 for 2 with 1 double. He's pretty much the only one that's been causing Boston some trouble or Chicago some trouble up to this point. As this one is going to go into deep center field. Garcia camped out under it, makes the easy grab for out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley, 0 for 2 with the strikeout. And the pitch. And it's going to be an error check. Who's it going to be on? This one, fly ball into center field. Garcia makes the easy grab for outs. Wait, what is that again? No, it's not a grab. Sorry, it just is a single. Garcia can't get to it. Here comes Miguel Gonzalez with Xander Bogaerts. There goes Jackie Bradley. Throw by Navarez. Catches him at second. And it is stretch time here in Chicago. 1-0 White Sox. Anderson, Navarez, and Abreu due up for Chicago. New pitcher coming in for the Red Sox, sorry, and it will be Brandon Workman. His first appearance this year. Last year he was a 1-1 record, 3.18 ERA, 37 hits, 37 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 39 2/3 innings pitched. So this will be a short appearance for Workman probably. Well, I don't know. He could go for a while. He'll face Tim Anderson, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Four, 3, and that one ground ball hit right at Moreo. Moreo to first for out number 1. So here comes Omar Narvaez. As he comes up, he's 1 for 3, batting .500 in the young season. So pretty good season for him. Would like to turn around. Range play. Who we testing, boys? This one right at Moreo. Moreo makes the grab and robs him of a single. Great job there by Moreo, and now here comes Jose Abreu. The pitch, 4-5. And that's going to be called strike 2. So it is, strike 1. 31 counts to Abreu and the pitch. This one, fly ball into center field. Bradley makes the grab, and we're headed to the 8th inning. It's 1-0 White Sox. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bogaerts, Benintendi, and Pedroia due up for Boston in the top of the 8th. They're running out of chances to put this series to bed. They might have to be thinking about a Game 3. Should a Game 3 occur, that will, of course, take place at a later date. a much later date, as we have 16 games to play between now and what is their scheduled Game 3. So if Boston wants to get a huge advantage on resting, they need to make it happen here. They're going to leave in Miguel Gonzalez because why not? He has been absolutely dealing for you. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. This is the type of gutsy performance that the White Sox needed in this one. Pitch by Gonzalez. That one singles past Gonzalez, and that might do it for Gonzalez there. Because what happens is if it goes into one of these bracketed plays, that means he's just lost all he's just allowing really sloppy pitches. So that's going to do it for Gonzalez. New pitcher for Chicago is going to be Juan Minaya. And it's only a 1-run game for this one. This could go anywhere. And he'll face Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi already won 1 game. Can he get another? Righty versus lefty, and the pitch. Range play. Who are we testing? 4-6. Fly ball into right field, and it is. Back goes Garcia, running, makes the grab. What a play by Garcia to get that out. Here comes Dustin Pedroia, who's 1 for 3, batting .286 this season. Minaya pitches. And it's called a strike. So it's a 31 count to Pedroia. Oh, I should have clicked. Oh.
He struck him out.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss. Beautiful comeback by Minaya to strike out Pedroia. Just so we didn't go through his stats. Of course, this is his first appearance. He has had a 4.53 ERA, 43 and 2/3 innings pitched, 38 hits, 51 strikeouts, and 20 walks. 3-2 record and 9 saves last year, so he's no slouch. No slouch at all, as he will be facing off against Moreo. Moreo 1 for 2 with a .333 average. The pitch. And he walked him. So the tying run is on, and here comes Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and he would love to get something going here. The pitch. Home run check. This one, deep fly ball into left field. Back to the wall. It's going. It is caught. No, it is foul. Sorry, foul. Oh, my goodness. It goes foul. Mookie Betts missed it by 8 feet. So Betts will have to settle for another pitch. Here it comes. This one, ground ball to Anderson, and that's going to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 White Sox. Brandon Workman still in there for Boston. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. Garcia, Davidson, and Cabrera due up for the White Sox. You just feel so sick for Mookie Betts. Almost took the lead of that one, but missed it by about 8 feet. Here comes Garcia. He's 0 for 3. 1 strikeout, .250 average. The pitch. And he tried to get the strikeout. Instead, it'll be called ball 1. So it's a 1-2 count to Garcia. This one, fly ball into center field. Bradley camped under it easily, makes the grab for out number 1. Matt Davidson net back up, 1 for 3 with a .375 average. Pitch by Workman. Home run check. This one, fly ball into left field. Davidson, Benintendi back to the wall. It is gone. Matt Davidson with a solo shot here in the bottom of the 8th puts the White Sox up 2-0, and now Game 3 is looking more and more like a possibility. And that'll do it for Brandon Workman. It will be Robbie Scott coming in for the Red Sox. His first appearance this year, 2-1 record last year, 3.79 ERA, 22 hits, 31 strikeouts, 12 walks on 35 and 2/3 innings pitched. They only need 2/3 of an inning out of him, and then they need their deep offense to come up. And the pitch. Cabrera, fly ball left field. Forget about that one. It is out of here. Back-to-back home runs for the White Sox. Chicago 3, Boston nothing. And now here comes Tyler Saldino. Melky Cabrera. Trying to get his stats. There we go. Melky Cabrera has 1 hit, and it is that homer. Wow. What a way to bring Robbie Scott into the game. And now you're starting to wonder, if you are the Red Sox, whether you keep Scott in there. You let him face one more. Let's see what happens. Nice one. Fly ball into left field. Benintendi makes the grab, and there's out number 2. Here comes Lurie Garcia. 1 for 3 with a batting average of 200. Pitch by Scott. 4-5. Called strike 3. Absolute paint job there by Scott, and we're headed to the top of the 9th. Red Sox down to their final chance. There will be a new pitcher for Chicago. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. It'll be Moreland, Ramirez, and Vasquez, 2 up for the Red Sox as they are trying to take the lead and maybe even end this series early. Tommy Conley will come in for the White Sox. 2-4 record, 2.59 ERA, 53 hits, 96 strikeouts, 16 walks, and he did all that on 62 and 2/3 innings pitched. Here comes Mitch Moreland, 0 for 3. And the pitch. This one, fly ball into right field, but it goes foul. So it wasn't even close there. So Moreland will wait for the next pitch. This one, center field. Garcia makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Here comes Hanley Ramirez. Conley kicks and fires. Range play at the ballpark to Ramirez. 6-4. This one, fly ball into center field. Will it stay up? It is gone! Hanley Ramirez with a solo shot. Huge hit there by Hanley Ramirez. And that's the rule we came up with. If the rating check fails on a home run check, for some reason this game makes it a double, which I don't get. If it fails on a if the rating check fails on a home run, it should be a home run, not a double. So I have kind of made my own rule where if that happens, I just advance them all the way around. So Boston gets a home run from Hanley Ramirez, and it's a 2-run game. Conley will face Vasquez, who's 2 for 3 with a double. And the pitch. Called ball, and it's now 2-2. Pitch to Vasquez. Ground ball hit right at Anderson, or to Saldino. Saldino Abreu for out number 2. And the Sox are down to their final out. Jackie Bradley 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Conley going to try to finish this one out. 4-5. And it nearly hits him. So it's called ball 2. Counts, or ball 1. Count is 1 and 2. Pitch to Jackie Bradley. This one, ground ball to Anderson. This should do it. And the Chicago White Sox even up the series The series is tied. And now, let's go. We'll let the celebration begin for Chicago. So they win it. Final score, 3-1. Hanley Ramirez, the only guy to get the job done for the White Sox, as we're saving game stats right now. Save complete. View stats. All right, your player of the game. I think it's going to have to be Miguel Gonzalez. He went 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. 0 for 3, 1 for 4, 0 for 2, 0 for 4, 2 for 4 with a homer. 1 for 4, 1 for 4. Yeah, Miguel Gonzalez is your player of the game. Great job by him. So let's go ahead and go to our bracket and make it officially a tied series. Unlock, add set. Boston 1. Chicago 3. So we'll be going to game 3, and that will not be for a very, very long time. As I mentioned, we have over at 10 games we have to play before we even get to that one. Matter of fact, I think that's one of the last ones that was available. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 games to play before we get to game 3 of that series. Our next MLB broadcast will be probably on either Sunday or Monday. We're going to take a break after today. We got some stuff I have some stuff I have to take care of that is not related to the channel. And it will be game 2 of the Milwaukee-Cincinnati series. That game will be played in Cincinnati. Should Milwaukee win, they will advance to, they'll be the first ticket to punch their ticket for the post-All-Star break round. And that basically means it's simulating the teams that still have a chance to make the playoffs after the All-Star, once we get to the All-Star break. So, if that doesn't happen, then for sure we will probably have our first team punch their ticket, as after that will be Colorado and the Cubs, game 2. Chicago won game 1 of that one. But then after that, we have New York Yankees at Tampa Bay for game 3, the decider there. Winner of that game will face the Rangers. And then after that, eventually we'll have Arizona and St. Louis game 3. Winner of that game will face the Pirates. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, subscribe. We do this a lot. And then we're going to be back in about 10 to 15 minutes in the United Center here in Chicago. I'm not really in Chicago in case you didn't notice. But for the Western Conference Final of our Stanley Cup playoffs as the Blackhawks host the St. Louis Blues. We will see you guys in a minute.